I can always cut this later.
Huh? What?
Still going.
Here we go, man. Still going.
Still going.
I like that could be maybe our, we had like a t-shirt slogan or something like that.
Hashtag
still going.
I like it.
Yeah, for the Don Loans Project. Still going, man.
This is the Don Loans Project. This is the Doncast.
That's right. Here we are.
What episode number?
Ooh, 7, I think.
Nice. Episode 7. I
think.
We are Jacob Snyder and Chris Smith. Look at that. That's right. And we are reviewing in this podcast our history of recording collaboration. And that includes, well, we've done 2 albums so far.
That includes Bono.
Vol 1. We'll get to our tributes to great rock stars like Bono and the Edge. Oh yeah, it's all coming up, folks. But the last 2 that we talked about, we'll be the first to admit were not our best efforts. I mean, they were our best efforts at the time, right?
Yeah, that's as good as we could do, and we did it.
We're talking 03, 04, digital recording pioneers.
Which brings us up to now in the chronology, which is when? 05, 06, 7?
Yeah, late 04, early 05, you and I decide that we're going to take Volume 1, Volume 2 of the Don Loans Project and create a best of the Don Loans Project.
Simultaneously a terrible and a great idea.
Yeah, the YouTube playlist description says new additions and revisions of material from DLP Vols 1 and 2, as well as original and previously unreleased music and sound collage.
Huh.
Isn't that intriguing?
Sound collage.
We'll have to speak to our archivist about that.
What's he smoking?
But I believe that there are new additions. Like we redid some songs entirely. We cut up other songs.
Did. Yeah, some got new mixes. Some got overdubs. Some got... I think some even may have had nothing.
Right. The first song on the best of the Don Loans Project is actually an original recording that we just added more shit to, I believe.
Okay.
If you'd like to experience that, it's coming at you right now. Go really loud.
Here's another character, song for all of you devoted fans. So put together your hands for the man. Again, here's another character, song for all of you.
So I think one of the overdubs is that electric guitar.
Which electric guitar?
Together your hands.
There's no electric. Those are all acoustic.
No, you just heard it.
No, it's only... Yeah, that's an acoustic.
So put together your hands for the man.
Well, it's a genius acoustic guitar. There it is.
No electric. No. Oh boy.
Again, this is the Jaminator.
Yeah, what company is that by?
Worlds of Wonder. Same people that made Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh, cool.
I think we added that drum track. You hear it?
Yes. Sounds like claps. And again.
There's that organ.
Yay.
There she claps. What was up with that fade? That was really great.
I don't know. So I don't think I could tell you what's remixed really so much about this or how it varies from the original, but it is, it's something.
Yeah, I think there's an extra synth track. There's an extra synth track in there.
Okay.
And that extra guitar in the beginning, that is definitely new. I think it ends probably a little more carefully. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Well,
well, there's that one. Boy, we did it.
Best of. And
that's the show, folks.
Yeah, that's it. We're just going to talk about one track at a time.
One at a time.
No, the next two are actually really short. See, this is a reprise of an earlier extended track.
Oh, okay.
Reprise.
You say really short. I don't think you mean it. Oh, yeah.
Yikes.
Yep, there it is.
I compared what I had.
Whatever we did to the remix, I like the bass track even more.
And I compared it the sound-wise with your machine, and there's no.
I guess we made it a little heavier, maybe.
Back together and get the down where it's more than acceptable. It's exciting. That's about all I can say about it. It's exciting, and it works.
So, what was the idea behind this? That
I think
we did have some good parts of songs.
Exactly.
2 albums, and we would.
Yeah, here's the best of that song, which is only a minute 23. Now, here's something. Here's a chunk. Get ready for this minute 11.
The beginning section of this song. There's about 45 seconds we're going to listen to. Tell me when you got it queued up. You do me a favor and plug that right in there. I got this guy. Why don't I got to hire him? He's doing all the work for me. That plug right there, right in that. No, hold on, I'll get it. There you go. Steve, you got it queued up? Okay, there you go. Now listen to the beginning of this song, and then I want to tell me where any of you have heard this before. Go ahead, Steve.
There you go. There you go.
That's
So that's the ending piece of the original Off the Hook song.
That's right.
We redid the entire Off the Hook song for the best of.
Right.
And the spoken intro there is Bob the Big Dog Kryza on WPWA 1590 AM Aston, Pennsylvania.
A legend.
A legend because I worked for him when I was in high school, working on his radio show More Than Sports. And then he passed away, unfortunately, but his tapes live on. And we had many great moments discovering how funny it was.
We sampled a lot of More Than Sports.
Yeah. Hey, would you plug that in over there? Nah, never mind. I got it.
We got this guy wiring. We got to hire him.
Yeah. So that'll come back up later, but that was the track. Cue it up, Steve. Now we're on to track 4 here on the best of.
Do we know that guy's name that he's trying to get to wire is actually Steve? Is that like something that happens?
Oh no, it's definitely Steve. Steve was the guy that worked the board
Yeah, we got this guy wiring. We got to hire him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty great.
So what's next? What we got next?
Oh man, now here's a epic rock opus. Get ready. Yeah, there you go. This is it, man.
I'm ready.
This is the one.
I'm ready.
I know a place that's just like space, where time is not a factor. Currently, will take my ride, also called a tractor. To this place, we'll bring a case of beer and cheese and crackers.
Great. I love it. Two times too many.
While you snooze, I'll take your shoe and watch you while you're sleeping.
The shoes? What's that?
That's intense.
Right.
It's best to spend all afternoon.
Well, it's a rocking song. I don't know what the words mean.
What's that?
I said it's a rocker, but I don't know what the words mean.
I think it's another attempt at a Steely Dan type song.
Yeah.
Where we're telling a story about you go swimming at a place and you think it's safe and it's not.
For a whole bunch of other reasons.
Well, somebody steals your shoes.
Right. It's not that you're not going to drown. But
right. And you know what the name of the song is.
Yeah, it's deep rock. Yeah. Casual or not so casual swimming hole outside of Poldney.
I think you're playing the drums and I'm playing the bass.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to take credit for that bass?
No, it's definitely you. We were jamming together, I think.
Yeah.
It's best to spend all afternoon. No one is reading.
We did new vocals.
There's a dawn sometimes comes around. He's not made. Outside the door, there's trashy trees, rocks, and glass and leaves.
That's the most inventive part of the song right there.
Don't leave me.
That's fantastic. It's an interesting ending.
I like that last lyric. Outside of the dog, there's trash and trees and dogs and grass and leaves or whatever it was. That was great.
Yeah, no, that's excellent. That's excellent. And it's a good example of you were on the drums, I was on the bass. And then we overdubbed as much as we thought was necessary to make it cool. It worked out
a lot
well.
of that. We've done a lot of that. More so you on the keyboards and me on the drums. But yeah, definitely the same vein.
Yeah. And the drums, it sounds like I think there were even cymbals.
Dan Pine.
Dan Pine cymbals. It was the age of the Dan Pine cymbals. Now, the next track we've heard before. I don't think we did a whole lot to it.
Oh, yeah, everyone knows this one, man, by now. Come on.
Yeah. If you'd like to hear our commentary on this song,
you can go back to that other show.
That's right. That's right. There's other shows that'll talk about that.
I didn't have to listen to this. I was there for this.
The next song as well. It was thoroughly discussed on the previous podcast.
This is thoroughly disgusting.
Yeah. We'll give you a little taste here, but that's all you really need. It's a solo thing I did.
Oh, what a great song.
Hey.
You didn't hear this before.
Are you sure?
No, this did not appear on either of the two albums. Did it?
I think it did. But let me admit that it's a pretty cheaply stolen song. It's the chords are from Lou Reed's Satellite of Love. And I was playing them over and over on the Hammond chord organ.
Chords are chords, man.
Chords are chords. Lou's in the ground. He wouldn't mind.
Lou's in the ground.
Now, this beat, I was hoping for the beat. There should be a beat coming up.
There's a big intro.
That's what we don't have time for.
It's good when it kicks.
Here it comes, I think. I hope.
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
And that crash is like you bashing around like a tube band, right?
Oh, no, picking up the Hammond chord organ and dropping it. Here it comes again. You did that guitar.
Yeah.
Every time the rain falls, every time you call, I'll come running back to you again. I dreamed I saw the New Jersey Turnpike. Oh yeah, we were all alone. I dreamed we bought a house on the ocean.
That's good. That's two songs to dream.
I wonder what that beatbox is.
Gotta be some Casio.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. All right, so that's called Lasso the Moon.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you sheet metal people.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. Call now.
Now we're moving pretty quickly here. This is the best of the Don Loans project, and that's why this podcast is an even more truncated version of the best. That's right. If we thought in 2005 that all 3 minutes and 58 seconds was the best, here in 2020, hindsight means it is the year of hindsight. Now, here's a song for you. This is one of the songwritingest songs we've ever done. James Taylor, Eat Your Heart Out.
James Taylor.
That's what she left me on the day that she left, for good or bad or crazy. I looked in the cabinet at a bottle of gin. She must have had a late night. I lit up the grill and I stared at the coals and I thought about that girl. She thought she was a master at whining and dining and disaster. She had designs on breaking my mind. That's just what happened.
Good segue.
Oh my. That snare drum will clear out your sinuses.
It's good solo.
That's
so
beautiful.
So quiet. Yeah.
That's so great.
Goodbye.
Hey, that's one of the first pieces of production we really. Here, wait a minute. Listen to that again. That's so good. Wait. Cue it up, Steve. Oh man.
Good Lord. And it just
so
goes on
great.
from there. It just goes
does.
on.
But we were getting better at using the tools and toys that we had. The use of the fuzz tone in this song is especially great, man.
Wonderful.
I dig it. It works. It's right. Now, the lyrical content of this and other material these are some rough songs.
Oh, terrible.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
Thought she was a master at whining and dining and disaster. She had designs on breaking my mind. Funny how quick I got past her. She was a master.
There's bells and everything.
Dining and disaster.
Harmony Vox.
She had designs on breaking my mind.
Those I like.
Funny how quick I got past her.
Hey.
Ooh, listen to that. Wow.
Yeah.
Where the drumming sucks.
Yeah, but the bass playing is a new weird funky town kind of thing.
Weird new.
I mean, what is that behind whining and dining and disaster? And,
it's sort of like it's like ba-da-ba-da-bup, 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 ba-da-ba-da-bup. I think that's.
You must have had your hands on a bass by this point.
I think they're 5-note spurts. I think 1, 2, 3,
Right.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the accent on the 2.
What bass was that? I couldn't have just
Probably
been bringing.
Probably could have been. It's probably the red bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a very strange song. I don't know what else to say except, yeah. Now here's another that we already discussed. You know it, you love it.
Disgusting.
No more paper.
Oh,
No more pen.
we don't have to do this. We already talked about this.
Right. But the next one is worth our discussing. This is the Off the Hook remake.
Okay.
A song that we did on volume 1 or 2 and then redid for this best of.
I
Brand.
don't really know what's going on with you. I don't really know if I wanna know what's going on with you. I need to know.
Jesus, this is slow.
Eager man,
It's what?
Slow.
Yeah.
I feel like a phone
This part might be good.
off the hook.
Oh, God almighty.
Oh! Walter Becker, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the worst solo ever.
That's not bad.
That's terrible.
You don't remember how this goes out, though.
I think it goes out on bluegrass.
Yeah, I think it does, and I think it's good. And I think I had gotten a new keyboard because this is a different organ sound and that big synthetic cymbal that keeps showing up.
What was the one where you had? It was like 2 tiers and it had to be connected together by like a proprietary cable. Was that a Casio?
Yes. But this was, I think like an Ensonic. I think this was an Ensonic ESQ1. Gigaman.
That's right.
Bass playing is getting good. Now here we go. I don't know what's going to happen after this moment.
There you go. Yeah, we should have written Ween songs.
How's that?
We should have been hired to write Ween songs because that's what they sound like.
Yeah. I think we're both right on this bluegrass. Here it comes.
Oh, big closure. That's nice.
Phaser guitar.
We're getting better at we're getting better at instruments. Not even the melody.
This is a whole better song.
That's a good ending chime. That's very good.
Man. I mean, that was a moment I remember, we knew we were getting somewhere new and different than we had been before.
Definitely,
even with old material that wasn't especially great.
Yeah, cleaner recording for sure.
Yep. That slide guitar and the ba-ba-doo-ba-boo-ba-boo, that's so good in there. All right, so the next one, it's just another rehash of something you've heard. I know, another snoozer from the previous podcast. We did some things to this. I can't remember what exactly.
I don't think much.
Yeah. The song's called Outraoul. That's what that is. Rupert Pupkin is the next one, and that's also been discussed on the... Again, folks, it was a best of. Some of this we knew we wanted to keep. And some of this...
worst of.
Right. Right. So the Rupert Pupkin song featuring sound clips from the King of Comedy. Also another that we discussed on the previous podcast, You and the Rent.
Wow, we're blowing through these.
Yeah. I want to get a little down. I think we got 2 that we need to really dig into.
Nothing we did with this. We didn't do anything with this.
Oh, no, I know. Something that was on, I believe, volume 2 and always deserved more attention or maybe less attention is this thing called television.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we put this on the best of, too. It's really not good. Well, it's kind of good.
I'm not sure good was other things for us, I think.
How's that?
I think we measured things on a different level of importance.
What do you mean? Like the conga?
Is that fair to say?
Bread and butter?
Don't ask me what I mean. I don't know.
All right, so again, we discussed that one in our discussion of Volume 2. And that's why we're going to jump right ahead, folks, to the one you've been waiting for, the new material. What did we do that was new besides that remake of Off the Hook?
For the best of.
For this best of album. And one of those was deep rock. And then we made some creative choices with like previous material, like Cue It Up, Steve, and Chopper Reprise. But the best, to me, the best original material represented on this album is 2 minutes and 9 seconds long, but it's some of the best time you're ever going to spend in your life. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, but you make it sound great.
That's not even on. This mic isn't even on.
It is on.
No, I just turned it from off to on.
The heat was on, and so was I. It was June, and time to fly. So here I go, once again, to fly the friendly skies. Okay, I know I'm right. Now I'm out of sight. Over there, there's the moon, and you're the biggest ever. Excuse me now, I need to talk to this man over here. And now I'm back from outer space, having saved a little face. The heat is on, but I don't care. Space is pretty cool.
Oh my goodness.
I told you, 2 minutes, 9 seconds, not wasted.
What an incredible track.
And it's just a real simple kind of bluegrassy thing that I know you and I came up with on an afternoon, evening. What's distinctive about the sound, I believe that all of the solos are being played through an amp and then being mic'd. I'm pretty sure that's the case because they all have that kind of hollow room sound.
Yeah, I'll give you that for sure.
And then on top
it definitely helps them jump out in the mix.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But I can almost hear myself moving the keyboard around the room as I'm, trying to get what I want out of it. And
yeah, heaven forbid you move the mic. Always better to move a heavy instrument.
It almost sounds like it's a 3-chord bluegrass thing, but one of them is minor. Because I just hear such a minor thing in all of your guitar licks. It's like, oh, dude, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's like pentatonic scale, I mean, basic rock.
Deep rock?
Yeah, it's some deep-ish rock.
Yeah, it's deepish rock. So that is the best of the Don Loans project.
Deepish rock, Chopra.
There's the name of the next album. Deepish rock, Chopra. That's very good.
Reprise.
The Dr. Deepish. Let it be known that I made these videos in 2012, and I put them on a Don Loans Project YouTube channel.
What are the videos for these? Are they like slowed down or sped up versions of your driving back and forth?
No, we haven't even gotten to using driving videos. I wasn't that good yet. These are just random clips from VHS.
Oh, good.
Some of it kung fu movies.
Oh, yeah, I remember
some of it like video game footage, and some of it like the rewind screen. They're very, very odd. One of them, the video to the song This Man Over Here, the song we just heard, is from some telethon. And they're asking for money. No, it's like some local PBS station.
That's awesome.
And I remember, I don't know how I did it, but I got text over top of their 800 number. So it says no calls, please. No, it says no calls, please, because I didn't want anybody to be calling. Like, oh, wow, I'm going to listen to this man over here.
Like you're eliciting calls. Yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah, let it be known.
That's really funny. I didn't know that. That's really funny.
Oh, you'll enjoy it next time you see that. So the video production, I don't want to say the videos are placeholders because sometimes they're not, but on YouTube, stock footage is better than none. And for songs as arbitrary as these, I mean, it is strange to hear the Off the Hook remix with a very cool piece of footage from a kung fu fight and ceremony, and the guy gets a belt at the end, and it's just very strange. Ground control to Major Down. Commencing countdown. Ignition, and may God's love be with you.